Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing another podcast with Tian. So let's get into the video. Okay. So how was your week? What were your plans for the weekend?
I didn't have any plans. You know, it's spring break, so I'm focused on doing nothing. I like that.
Absolutely.
It brings me peace.
Absolutely.
I think I said that last time. But... How about you?
I really don't have any plans. I mean, if you guys are watching my YouTube video, then you'll see exactly what I'm doing over the spring break. But I have no plans, not at all. Well, actually, my friend, she was thinking about she's going to the beach on Saturday, so I was thinking about going with her. So we're trying to figure that out. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So I just had this topic that I was. Okay, I don't know how I want to integrate this. I had this topic that I saw and that I thought was really interesting. And yeah, so it says, why do you think people like toxic relationships, and when do you think people start getting toxic?
I feel like people like being in toxic relationships because they haven't fully healed themselves. And I feel like since they're comfortable with their pain or their miserability, and they find somebody that is at that same vibration as them, it makes them feel it's addicting, honestly, and it makes them feel like it's okay to stay at that vibration.
Yeah.
It feeds off, you guys feed off of each other, and eventually it's draining to both parties, but at the same time it's all you're really used to, you know what I mean? Which is why people don't leave toxic relationships for the most part.
Yeah.
And I feel like the reason why relationships can get toxic when people get comfortable, I feel like when they get comfortable with each other and they stop thinking that this is a relationship that you have to put effort into, and that you have to keep doing what it is that you did to catch them in the first place. You know what I mean? They stop putting effort in. You know what I mean?
I have relationships.
Hurt people.
Yeah. I feel like people like being in toxic relationships because I don't know. I feel like for the most part, it's definitely been a trend with Blueface and what's her name? Ooh, let me get her name right. She's crazy. I'm sorry, but Krishan Rock. I feel like it's been a trend, so I feel like that's why also because everybody's trying to be viral or the next big thing. So I think that's why people like toxic relationships. But then also I feel like people also for me, I guess for us because we're around the same age group and we're seeing people around our age. I think that when because we're younger and they're seeing people that are older like that with being in relationships like that, and because they're so common not only on social media but in real life. I mean, some of these people could be having a single mom with a stepdad or her boyfriend just beating the shit out of her, and that's normal to them. Right. I'm sorry.
That wasn't funny, but
I'm sorry, but yeah, but and that's normal to them, and they grow up looking at that thinking that that's what relationships are supposed to be. Right. Yep. It's supposed to be. So I think that's why, and then also just growing up and seeing that, and that really sucks.
It does.
Anyways, so I saw something on Neighborhood Talk, and it said, I used to think my only deal breakers were cheating and or putting their hands on me, but let me tell you, the list goes on. So what are your deal breakers in relationships?
Well, along with cheating and them putting their hands on me, probably inconsistency and disrespect in general, or allowing other people to disrespect me.
Yeah, I can't stand lack of communication.
Yeah, that too. Immaturity.
That pisses me off so bad. I can't stand that because it's you have a problem with me, but you're not voicing your problem. What are you doing? Because it's just making the issue bigger when you don't talk out that problem with that person. So that bugs the hell out of me.
It's okay personally, because I'm the type, if I'm upset, I can't talk to you right away. I can't. I have to calm down first.
You know, I
and gather
recently,
my thoughts.
because like before, when you used to do that, that got me so mad.
Mhm.
But then just recently, I had a situation. We're not going to talk about that situation, but I had a situation, and like I had to take a moment. I had to take a moment before I said something like really, really like mean and nasty because like because it's like I don't know, like I don't. Why do you think we do that? Like
What?
why we have to take a moment before we can like collect ourselves? Because I know we're gonna say something,
Because
bad
speaking
that
out
we
of
don't.
speaking out of your emotion,
Yeah.
nothing productive is going to be said.
I don't even remember what I was talking about. Anyways, but okay. So, what do you need or want from a man? Just because I don't know, like I feel like I'm definitely that person who's really into relationships. Let me rephrase. I don't know, like I'm always like I love love, and I'm always like looking at a lot of different relationships, and I feel like for us growing up, we definitely came up in an era where there was a lot of like couple channels and stuff like that. Like that was very popular, so I think that's where it kind of stemmed from. That's where it kind of stemmed from me liking or being kind of like obsessed, but definitely not too obsessed because to like value like online relationships is really dumb because they're always like arguing, fighting, or it's never really real. But okay, so the question, what do you need or want from a man?
Stability. And that's like an umbrella term. So under that, I need consistency. I need effort. I need all that. I need never mind. But you know what I mean? Like I need to feel stable. I want you to make me feel like I can be feminine. You know what I mean? Bring out my inner femininity, make me feel comfortable and safe. That's what I need. Because once you do that, I'll give you everything. Exactly. Like the world.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think for my umbrella term, I've never heard that before, but I'll use it. I think for like my umbrella term, would definitely be respect. Because if you have respect for yourself. You have respect for others. You know what limits not to cross. And you value that. I feel like with respect you can have loyalty, and without respect you can't have loyalty because like you don't respect that. So I think that's what's like really, really important to me: respect and just treating me right, period. Like I don't really care too much about money. Like I remember one time. Oh, speak on it.
Girl, I'm not gonna marry no man with no money.
Oh,
what's up?
Well, I know, but like for me, I mean like expecting that person to be like super rich.
Oh.
Yeah,
I get that. I just want you to be stable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like, I remember one time I was joking around with your aunt, and like I was like kidding about. We'll talk about this after. We'll talk about it later. Just like, I was just like, I want like a rich man. Like, and sometimes I just like I'll kid about that. But like, I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing for him to be rich.
Right.
But like, at the age we're at, us being like 18, whatever, us being so young, like I don't expect an 18-year-old to be like a millionaire. Like the average guy walking around, especially where we live. Not saying that we live in a rundown area, not at all. But like I just don't expect that.
Unless they're a scammer.
And be driving especially in Florida.
Yeah.
And driving a Mercedes.
You could find a millionaire, but at what cost though?
Right.
Exactly.
Anyways, okay, so do you have any TV shows in mind that you resonate with the character? Because I was like I was watching Sex and the City, and I love Sex and the City. I don't know if you watch it. Have you watched it?
No.
You need to. It's good.
I'm not really a TV show girl.
Like movies?
I like anime. Oh my god,
anime. Yeah. That's really popular. I've never watched anime.
You should.
I know. I don't think so. Anyways, but no shade to anime people, lovers out there. That's great for y'all. But anyways, like I was watching Sex and the City recently, and I don't know, from the characters you just see, I'm like forgetting Carrie Bradshaw, Charlotte, all of them. They all have like a whole different personality, and I feel like the character that I love the most is Samantha, even though I'm probably I'm not like her in the sense of like being sexually liberated, in the sense of like always going out and like hooking up. But I do enjoy her character, and like I love that for women because like the hell, like we can still be making money doing things and still be able to should be able to have fun and not be judged by that. But yeah, I feel like I mean like I don't think I resonate with. I feel like I resonate with the characters, all the characters in like different ways. Character from like a TV show that you resonate with.
Yeah, there's only one of me, so I don't really resonate with anybody besides myself.
Okay, so still talking about TV. How do you feel about Euphoria coming back? Have you ever watched Euphoria?
Of course, I love Euphoria. It's a great show.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like the fact that it's coming back. Honestly, the second season, it doesn't top the first season. Honestly, first season was undefeated. I feel like the Cassie being like the kind of like the main thing around the season, besides like Rue and her relapsing and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it just kind of took a little turn that I didn't really.
You don't like Cassie?
No, not really.
Oh my god.
Like,
I mean, what she did
to you, girl, but
right. I mean, what she did was like really messed up. But like, I kind of feel bad for her.
Oh, I
like,
do. I do. I can see why she makes the decisions that she makes. But personally, I just don't really feel for people like that.
I mean, like I feel like for me, because the show is heavy as hell. It's heavy. I kind of like was like I was watching it again, and I was like skipping like the Rue parts because like that's the heaviest part.
Right. That's what makes the show.
I know, but like I can't.
So you just watch for like Cassie and Maddie and Nate.
That's what I was watching for. But like when I'm like watching the show, like I watch the whole thing throughout. Yeah, but you like season 1? Like I just like season 1 better. But like season 2, ooh.
And then that stupid bro, Jules got on my last nerve. I used to love Jules. Now I can't stand her. I'm sorry.
Why?
Because you see the way she did my girl Rue. Like she snitched on her. Now what happened to Rue? I don't even know. That boy, like that boy that's with Jewel and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like him at all. Yeah. And I think he can just kind of leave the show the same way that they kind of like written off McKay, because I liked him, but now he's not coming back.
Yeah, they kind
of the color.
They wrote him off in like a really
where's the color in the show? Rue's the only woman of character, the only woman of color in that show besides what's her name?
The
her
mom?
sister. Yeah, her mom and her sister. Like, what's up?
And we barely see them.
Exactly.
Yeah. But like they wrote him off at like the worst time ever.
Yeah, and then they got assaulted.
Like, right.
And then they just kind of like,
it was over with.
I don't know, man.
I don't enjoy that. It's definitely Euphoria. If you guys are listening out there, Euphoria people, whatever, like come on, bring it back. Cause like what happened?
Yeah,
how you gonna get assaulted and then you know what? He's gone. Goodbye. We're not gonna tell you what happened. Anyways. But yeah, but there was like this one scene. It like it like literally makes me like start giggling. Like this scene when the dad comes back. He comes back from like the bar. And yeah. That's like my favorite part of the whole season 2.
Finding himself, letting him be free.
My God.
But I imagine if that happened to me, girl.
Mr. Sir said the blank on your computer made my jaw drop.
Wait, what was it?
That shit took me out.
Like, sometimes I feel bad for Nate just because of imagine experiencing that as a young kid.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he just
I don't really care.
Honestly.
I actually don't really care about what he. I mean, like that's sad that he went through that at a young age. But I feel like that still shouldn't change the way, you act and doing stuff like
that. It's not just that.
Because like there's so many people out there though.
He's in the closet and he's coming to terms with it. Yeah. You know how bad, like how horrible that is.
But like Tian, like I feel like there's so many people out there, especially in the past, that have literally went through so much, like so much worse than that, and have not killed a single person, still battling with being gay, all of that. Like definitely, well, that's not a bad thing, being gay.
Coming to terms with it is kind of hard.
I love the gays out there. I do. You know what? Like one of my good friends is gay.
It's cute.
Yeah. I feel like everyone needs a gay person in their life.
Of course.
Yeah. Keep them around. They're amazing. Anyways, but yeah, I feel like I feel like when I think about that, like the best example to do that is like back like in slavery. I'm sure that of course they're not gonna say like that. pinpoint like a black gay man and be like, oh, da 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 da, he was going through X, Y, and Z.
Mhm.
But like, I'm sure there was like gay people back in those days, and you'll start, and we've actually, I've seen, like, you'll start to see them like come out like in the 70s and stuff like that, when it starts being like more, okay. But yeah, like I've seen, like I feel like the best way to like the example would be like, back in slavery, because like they're getting beat the hell up, going through all of that, and they're not hurting anyone. Whereas, I'm sure around the time where slavery was abolished, we could have done some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? And still didn't do anything, and we're still battling being, gay. So like, I don't think that's an excuse.
I feel like that's completely different, girl.
How?
Because they are living out of fear for the most part.
I know.
Exactly. But as a straight white man whose father almost like runs the whole town, he had nothing to be like. He was more than welcome to do his own thing. Because who's gonna stop him? Who's gonna stop him? Who? It's the fact that he kind of built up this image for himself. Star football player. He has the baddest girl in the school. He's that man. So I feel like he felt like, and because he saw his father. He knows his father is gay because he saw the tapes.
Ooh,
and he saw that his father felt like he had to hide it. You know what I mean? That's probably what made him feel like it was kind of like the feelings that he was feeling was like, damn, like no, I can't do this.
Yeah.
And he was in denial.
You think because of that?
I feel like
that's why it's different.
I feel like it's a reason why he just didn't take it well.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he never really, or never mind. I'm not gonna get into that, girl. But yeah.
But no, because like I feel like it's like confusing to watch as well, because like I hear what you're saying, and like I'll be thinking that when I'm watching it.
Mm-hmm.
But then like the Rue will be narrating, and she'll be like, oh, and he loves Cassie, but not in the way he loved Maddie. So like I guess I guess love and like actually showing it is different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess like you can pretty much love a tree,
mm-hmm.
And not be romantic.
Oh, and he also liked Jules too.
Yeah,
exactly.
So that's why it's like, okay, he's gay, but like, what's going on? Maybe he's bi. I don't know. But anyway.
Wait, what?
Maybe he is.
Oh.
Because maybe he is
maybe
for real. Because if Jules is female presenting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes men. Not because he likes Jules, but because remember when Maddie found the dick pics in his phone? Sorry, the penis pics in his phone? Like,
yeah.
That there's no explanation for that. I'm sorry. He definitely likes men to some extent.
So I was also scrolling. Well, I was scrolling through Neighborhood Talk again, and I came across this, and it said having casual sex with someone and expecting them to do your laundry and cook for you is crazy. Elevate the title if you want elevated privileges. This is what situationships and sneaky link culture has done to modern dating.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you agree that you shouldn't cook or do laundry for someone who isn't your boyfriend or girlfriend?
Personally, I would do that. If I like you or if I care about you, I'll do that for you. If I want to, I would. Like, let me just do your laundry. But like to kind of expect that, no. Because if you lay out the relationship and you say, this is exactly what this is, we're just casually hooking up, nothing more, nothing less, why would I expect you to do my laundry, cook for me? Having that expectation is only like gonna lead you to disappointment for yourself.
Yeah.
Honestly, especially nowadays with the whole hookup culture, sneaky link, the bar's on the floor here. Like the bare minimum is the price here for whatever reasons that I just don't understand because I don't partake in those activities.
Yeah, I remember I was just like recently watching Erica Banks and her boyfriend broke up, and he was basically expecting her that like I couldn't do it. I don't know. Maybe I'm like a more modern woman, but like he was expecting her to like wake up. He was expecting her to wake up when he wakes up and then be ready to make him breakfast, cook, clean, do all that stuff, and not just wake up and be on her phone. Which I feel like, I don't know, if you're really with that person that you love, like, it couldn't be me waking up on no damn phone. I mean, I wouldn't do that, but like, I don't know, like, how do you feel about that? Because that kind of just, I don't know, because I feel like I would have to like
Wait, were they together?
Yeah, but I feel like for me, I would have to want to do those things for you.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
If he doesn't make her feel like she wants to do those things,
yeah,
girl, it's as a woman, like I was saying earlier,
yeah,
if you have a man that makes you feel secure and safe and makes you want to bring out that femininity, all that will come. So you will want to do his laundry, cook for him, clean for him, all that. You would want to do that. But if you don't make him feel exactly, if he doesn't make you feel like you want to do those things,
immediately,
girl, please get a grip.
I don't like that.
Yeah, no, she shouldn't be expected to do that at all.
Cause I feel like like you were saying before, like the femininity. Girl, cut that shit out. Anyway, I feel like as women, like we are like, I don't know if it's ingrained in us, but like we're cool with doing stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have no problem taking care of him in some type of way. You know, we're not doing cater for you. I'm running your bath water and all that shit. But I'm putting on your do-rag. You would do all that?
Yeah. I would, but like only if I wanted to. Like if I'm feeling
that's what I'm
lovey,
saying. Yeah. But like to really be like your one job is to take care of him.
Hell no.
Immediately no.
I would be a housewife, but not like, to my own volition. Like
you would be a housewife?
Yeah. If my husband was really rich and I didn't need to work, I'd stay home, cook, clean, spend his money, and take care of my children. I would definitely do that.
No. But like my whole thing, because like I've thought about that before. I'm like, let me just find me a rich man. But then I was like,
girl.
But then I was like what would that look like? Because for me, if because like in order for him to make that money, he's at work, so he's not gonna be at home. So like, who the hell am I hanging out with? Because I'm sure all of my friends are at work.
That's why housewives find other housewife friends.
I don't know if I would get along well with them. I don't know.
I would, but I'd only have them for certain situations. Like if I wanted to, get together by the pool and have the kids play and I can talk with them and gossip, maybe. But like, I would definitely be a housewife, only if I had my own money though.
So we are now heading into the hot topics portion of this conversation. So how do you feel about someone close to you telling you about their significant other doing them wrong, and would you tell your family if you and your boyfriend got into a heated discussion?
Personally, I'd say no, because if you tell me what goes on or the way that he treats you, if it's not good, I'm going to tell you to leave him, point blank, period.
Yeah.
I won't hear anything else. And even if you guys get over it, I'm going to be like, you remember that one time when he did that to you? Yeah, I remember.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it a bug, honestly, because I can't, because if I don't want that for you, why do I want that for you? I'm not going to encourage you to stay with somebody that doesn't treat you the way you feel like you want to be treated.
Yeah, I feel like it's hard to, like, tell a person, like, I don't know, I feel like it's hard to, like, tell them to leave that person because, because, I mean, like, I would, but, like, only because, they could probably distance themselves from you. Mm-hmm. If it's a toxic situation sometimes, they could be like, don't listen to her, she don't know what she's talking about. Things like that. So I feel like that's why it's kind of like, I don't know, like, it's kind of scary, but, like, I would definitely say something. Mm-hmm. But, like, the part about would you tell, like, your friends or your family, like, your partner doing you wrong? I would never do that.
I wouldn't. And I feel like it depends, but for the most part, I wouldn't. Because
unless it's serious. Like, it's bad?
Yeah, if it's, like, really, like concerning? Yeah, maybe.
I would say, yeah.
But even then, like, I just don't, personally, I'm just a private person. When it comes to my relationship, nobody's gonna know my business at all.
Yeah, I'm talking about, what about your friends, though? You don't have, like, any close friends?
Oh, yeah, I have a best friend. I'll tell her, like, stuff more than I tell somebody else, but even then. Yeah. Because I know that she's like me in the same way that she'd be like, girl, leave him. Yeah. Like, so, and sometimes I'm not trying to hear that.
I don't know. I feel like I just wouldn't.
I'm sorry.
I feel like I just wouldn't say anything for the simple fact of, like, I know for me, I'm a ride for my family. So, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. I'm going to ice you out. It's pretty much game over. Like, I don't like you. Like, I'm you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't play that. So, knowing me, and I feel like my family would be the same, they just would not like him. You know what I mean? Especially, like, if y'all, like, reconcile and, like, we're cool again, your family is not putting up with that. Your friends, they're
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
But yeah.
Every time I look at this stupid VCon there, I can't.
You guys, she's being annoying. Anyways, but yeah, like I want to put up like with that, so that's why I feel like I would never tell my family about that. And I'm also private too, though. But I feel like you're close friends, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't think that's crazy.
I mean, of course, there'll be times where I'll be like, "Oh my gosh, guess what he just said to me this morning?" I'd say stuff like that.
I wouldn't do that.
If it's something serious,
Yeah.
Well, no. Okay, if it's something like more serious that I feel like I took seriously, and I'm like, wait, no, like, no, I'm thinking about this. I'll keep it to myself. But like I said, if it's something really concerning, of course, I want to get somebody else's perspective to see how I should react. Because if I'm in a relationship, I might be kind of like blinded in a way, like where I'm like
biased.
Yeah, like giving them the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes you need to hear it raw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah. I feel like with like, would you ever like, because like I feel like for me, I don't know, maybe it's because I feel like I'm a 30-year-old housewife in like my mind, like 30ish around that not even like a 30-year-old housewife, but like I'm like in my 30s in my mind, like I definitely am, because like the TV shows that I be watching and just like me growing up. But anyways, yeah, no, but like I feel like with me, I would definitely tell like on the like lines of us talking about partners and stuff like that. Like I feel like I would definitely tell like my partner about like reality TV shows and expect them to be very interested with questions. Is that bad?
No, me too.
Yeah.
So what I like, you have to like.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Of course.
Anyways, you guys, that's the end of the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely make sure to like this video, subscribe, comment down below, share this video with your friends and your family. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. It was like me and my friend were talking, right? And I was like, you know, I'm busy. And she's like, busy doing what? And I was like, busy doing nothing. And I'm like, and she was like, yeah, that's busy.
That's a valid excuse.
Yeah, it is.